Right, let's have a look. What dragon spells we got? We got FP 28. FP 62 is way too much because we get like one class. One cast. Dragonclaw, maybe? Let's see. What do you do for us, Dragonclaw? Wow. That was kind of cool. But yeah, we've got them ability to cast it precisely once. And then we haven't got enough FP for a second. We need more mind. I really have misspent my levels, I feel. I mean, I suppose, even if we just have to use other spells for now, we've still massively boosted our faith, so we're still going to be stronger. What was Catch Flame? But then again, do we even want Catch Flame? Because it's so short. Maybe Dragonfire's the way forward. Let's just have a quick look at the descriptions as well, make sure I'm not missing out. So, charging extends duration on the Flame Breath. See, that's the kind of thing I was thinking about. And that allows one follow-up attack, that's cool. Good stuff. Maybe we should also pop to the Cathedral of Dragon Communion at some point, just because it's probably a good idea. But how many keys do we have? 2. So there is something else we could do. Back in the old starting area. I happen to know that somewhere in here is a sacred seal that would be pretty darn useful for old Lulu. I mean, the area itself also looks like horrible death, but that's fine, maybe. Yep, it's poison. Cheese it. Jumping does appear to slow down the poison slightly, so that's nice. And you're not our friend. Should we snatch that? Poison bone darts, cool. Maybe switch to spear for now. And then, yeah, we'll cheese it down here. It's going to be a point where we can stop in, I imagine, on the left. There it is. Yeah, I kind of knew that there was a guy there. He wasn't ready for me. What's on the other side? Anything? Not really. Drop-off point, maybe? No, that looks like death. Nothing else visible around and about that's worth grabbing by the look. So I guess we'll move on to the next stop-off point. And yeah, there's another guy, because this area likes guys. And we're dead. Yeah, we haven't got the survivability for this just yet, methinks. That's what happens when you don't spend any of your points on useful stats like Vigor or Mind. Maybe we could do it with, like, Dragonfire spells, but I don't know. It's kind of cool. Uses up all our FP, but it's kind of cool. But yeah, maybe we'll come back once we've got at least a few more levels in something or other. Should we go and see about old Margit? Heartbroken Maiden. Did we not speak to Roderica? Okay, we have spoken to her, but we haven't persuaded her to move to the hold just yet, for some reason. Not to worry. Oops. I accidentally pressed R1 at the wrong moment. So if you don't charge Dragonfire, it doesn't do a lot of... It doesn't cost you a lot. So that's cool. Nice. Does reasonable damage. Ouch. I just need like 1 or 2 more levels in mind probably. And then we might have the FP we need to cast Dragon Maw twice. What do you want? Ah, it's the old flurry attack. And we've got ourselves a bolt. Nothing major. 5 bolts. Doing it dirty there by saying it was just 1. Yeah, let's go 2 red, 4 blue. Because we need the blue right now. Now, what exactly is the point in these? Because I haven't activated it, and yet here's Rogier. So are those purely for summoning players? Maybe. But because we haven't used the fur-calling finger remedy, we are not seeing player things, so that's cool. Right, come on then, Rogier, let's see what we can do. Against old Margit. Yeah, that does good damage. Costs us a fair amount of FP, but it does good damage. Now we need to Scarper. Have a bevy. Keep him busy, Rogier. We'll just go for non-charged ones, because then we can get a hit here and a hit there. Although actually, yeah, we want to use all of our FP each time, so...
Well, thou art of passing skill. Put these
We're of passing skill until we get 1 shot. Fine, we will go back to Catch Flame for now. And once we've got a bit more mind, then we'll go for our dragon spells that we worked so hard to get. Feels like if anyone might want a shield as well in their offhand, it might be Lulu, because what else is she going to do with her left hand? Yeah, that's good damage still. Short range, but good damage. Oops, we're stuck on something. Yeah, you do your thing. And... can we? No, we were too slow to get off a riposte. But yeah, Catch Flame appears to be the answer, rather than using enormous spells. Oops. And he's quick. Dang it. Stop it. Alright, let's get in there before Rogier dies and get off another flurry. Ah, damn it! We're just so fragile in this cloth armour. This is doable, we just need to exercise a bit of caution is all. Do we do extra damage if we two-hand our seal? I imagine it would do extra physical damage, but that's about it. Stop it. Horrible shit. If we can stagger him and then get off a spear attack, that would help. Although, yeah, maybe we're best off just continuing to cast Catch and Flame.
Warrior blood must truly run thy veins. Tarnished.
Ugh. No, stop it. Let me drink. Thank you. Let me drink again, I guess. It's too fast. Let's get sup in, that's nice. But we are dead in like a hit. Yep. God damn it. We're just not vigorous enough. Maybe for science we'll try one run where we summon our boys rather than Rogier. See how that goes. Because there's two of them, so maybe they'll survive a bit. Or maybe they'll just get AoE. Or maybe I'll just get knacked. Oh yeah, they didn't last. And we're already out of FP. How did that happen? Sod it, we could always go for a Dragon Claw. Oh, is one of them back? Did he not finish it off? I mean, yeah, the damage is sick. But then we just don't have enough for a second cast, so... Look, it's not going to be running in my veins much longer. It's going to be all over the bloody floor. Yeah, the fact that old Skelly keeps coming back is kind of cool, but yeah, we're just too fragile. And it's going to take some effort as well to get enough runes for some more levels, because we're going to need a few thousand. So, where should we go? What should we do? Now let's go beat up on some dudes. Have we got any better armor? I don't think so. No. We're not even wearing gloves. We're not even fully armoured. I feel like big strong armour is something that Lulu could use. If we can find some sort of scale armour, that would be appropriate. I'd quite like that. Now let's see how these lads feel about fire. How do you feel about fire, my friend? Not a fan. Excellent. Also not a fan. Oh, if we can one-shot all these buggers now, then that's a good start. Alright, so that'll be the boss way, I think. So let's go to the other way, and I believe there are rats over there. So maybe we'll have a look at them. That's what you get for sleeping on the job. Yeah, was there any treasure really worth getting in here, or was it just 6 million rats looking to ruin our day? Good stuff, that's them out. And it was more smithing stones, that's cool. Cherry's just zooming back and forth between this room and the front room at the moment. She doesn't zoom often, but when she does, she goes for it. Stupid little fluff bag. Right, clean that way out. That's good. Time that just about perfectly. Any treasures over here? No, good. Oh god, stabbed me in the back. Oh, bloody hell. They just one-shot you. Effectively. One combo. I knew I should have plinked that guy that I saw from before. But now we've got nothing to lose, really. So we might as well just go for a stroll. Doesn't matter if all the boglins chase after us. Because all we're really doing is getting up there, pulling the lever, and buggering off. Now, where is said lever? That much I can't recall. It's not there. Is it in this room? Doesn't look like it. Also, I could use some armour. Feels like a lot of the starting characters are incredibly fragile. With their cloth armour and not much else. But I guess the quest for the lever continues. I guess I could take this top bit a little more cautiously, because there's no harm in that. Piss off. I assumed you hadn't spotted me, but I guess you did. Bit of glove warp might be nice for something somewhere down the line. Behold, right. Thanks, message. Oops. I guess they meant behold to the right, as in this lad who's lurking around the corner. He knows I'm there. I know he's there. But he doesn't seem to want to do much about it. There we go. And was there a third lad? I thought there was a third lad. I guess not. But also no lever. Oh, of course, I remember now. We drop down there, don't we? Yeah, that was just treasure. Up top. And the lever is in fact there. Grand. Now we can actually do what we came in here to do. I guess. So, back to the start we go. Now let's go and see which of the bosses we had to face down here. And let's remember to use our summon this time as well. Because it's probably a pretty cool one. The old Godric soldiers. Ah, it's a cat thing. We like cats. does a decent bit of damage when he pops my mates, but we are also dealing a heck of a lot of damage with these glint blades, so life is good. And oh, we took a hit. But yeah, pretty straightforward. Thanks, soldiers. And now we've got the noble sorcerer that we don't need because the soldiers are probably better. But we've probably got a level's worth of XP as well. Vigour. It's always vigour. If in doubt, vigour. Oh, we haven't been to Round Table again on Trace. So that's something we should do.
Let my hand.
We should probably just bugger off again straight away. Now, how much progress have we made towards the dragon? None, it seems, on Trace. We haven't been south and got the Morning Star. We haven't been east and got the Church of America. We haven't done anything really, so I guess let's take a ride. Real life Trace is currently curled up on a bookcase nearby, on a cushion, on a bookcase, and completely indifferent to the fact that she has an avatar in the Elden Ring. Now, who would... Are we ever going to find out who turned Bok into a tree? And also, since when was that a thing? I thought you could only turn yourself into trees. Because it seems pretty OP, just being able to freeze someone solid in place. Yeah, they can talk, and if you hit them, they'll be free. But still, if he can't get out of his own accord, then yeah, seems pretty strong. Right, cheese it, lads. Yep, that didn't work. Cheese it. Okay, kind of worked. Wrong flask. But yeah, that all kind of works, maybe. Now we've got Waypoint Ruins up here. Do we need any spells from our magic person? Maybe. Do we want to try and fight a Mad Pumpkinhead? We haven't got a lot of souls to lose. And we've got some pretty cool summons. Which means it might be doable, don't you know? It's just a case of finding our way in without getting mega poisoned. And now let's rely on the old summons to save the day. Because if we take more than like a hit, we're going to be boned with our feeble cloth armour. But if we can keep his attention on the soldiers, then all of our glint blades can hit him in the back. And they won't bounce off his tough old pumpkin head. He's nearly down already. Finish him off, lads. Good work. Peace pish. More vigour. More vigour is more good. I want to learn sorcery from you. I definitely still want to learn sorcery from you. Now, what have we got? What might be useful for us? Scholar's Armament could be useful. We can't really afford much at the moment, but at least we've got her unlocked, and we can now nod in thought. Always crucial to be able to nod. What's going on there? You guys digging for something? Digging for rune fragments, I guess? Let's see if there's out of interest on here. Oh, hello. Think you're a mage, do you? Well, I mean, you are a mage, quite plainly. But you think you're a good mage? I shall stab thee. And pick up the Royal House Scroll. So that'll be more sorceries that we can learn from someone. I'll probably take that to Turtle Pope, because he's my kind of guy. And that way leads down to the Bridge of Sacrifice, which is somewhere we want to be. Oh, is this the first time we've done a Spirit Spring on Trace? That's fine. We've probably also missed a site of grace somewhere nearby, because I feel like there should be one just before the bridge, but we might have missed it because we went too high. Just have a quick poke over here. Nothing terribly exciting, so maybe we'll just cross the bridge into the peninsula and grab ourselves that Morning Star.